Hello guys, this is Taymus here, and here is another Taymus advice. I don't know if this will be advice 3 or 4, depending if I want to record the other one. So here's a pretty much wrap up of what this advice vlog is going to be. It's not going to be about the second one. It's not going to be about the third one, if I have already uploaded the third one, unless this is the third one, in case then it will be part of the third one. But this is mainly a build off of my first Taymus advice video. If you have not seen it, I do advise that you go see it. I will put an editation up there or over there, anything on this side of the screen, and that is what to do in a zombie apocalypse. Now, I know when I did the first one, I pretty much explained what I would do in a zombie apocalypse, as well as, a couple of, little things and tips that, would be good to know. But this is more of a part to build off to that one. What this one will mainly be about is not what I would do, but maybe what you guys should do. Maybe some things that you should keep in the back of your mind. Have a checklist of crap that you need. Some good tips that may help preserve the stuff that you have, so you can get the stuff that you will need. And if you watch The Walking Dead, then you probably also watch Talking Dead. I have only seen a couple of those, and I do not watch The Walking Dead. I like the premise of it, and I maybe at some point will start watching them, but not right now. Because now, each time before I go to sleep, as you can probably see, or not because of all the light, this square is my window. This is my bed. Yes, it's Transformer sheets. Get over it. But, yes, as you can see, there's my window, my bed. Before I go to sleep every night, I actually have to sit up in my bed and look and make sure there is nothing human-shaped walking around. If it's a deer, I won't freak out so much. I don't know if you have seen my vlog where I mention this, but if you can, please share this video or tag it, or just mention it to your friends that are obsessed with The Walking Dead, unless the person watching this just happens to be you. See if you can share around this idea. We have human zombies. What about animal zombies? Didn't think about that, did you? Okay. Zombinated cat. That's gonna really suck for the allergic cat people. Or the allergic dog people. My mom is allergic to dogs. Luckily she doesn't have any animals. Well, except 8 cats or something? I don't know. There used to be 13 cats. But she's gotten rid of a few. Anyway, I'm going to continue on to the point of this video. So, some tips that you may want to keep in mind. I mentioned this before in the first one, that if you have a small group, I would not go to a Walmart. I mean, I would set up camp near a Walmart, where it is easily accessible, except having the daily, clear out the zombies, but, and just, if you have a big group, you're gonna need more food and more supplies and whatnot. So if you have the people to hold that ground, because like the Walmart down here and Walmart up in Portland, the 2 that I've been to, actually 3, are all one level, and they are big, and they have lots of nooks and crannies and having to go around corners. If you get the people to cover that, and the weapons and the ammo, then all for it. hold up there. You know, although you may want to make a secondary shelter up on the roof or something, so that way if you can't hold it, you can at least regroup up there with supplies and stuff. And then slowly make your way back down and reclaim the area. Now, speaking of weapons, even the people who haven't watched the Walking Dead sagas or played the games, you know, or like Black Ops, or you gotta go kill the zombies, anyone would know that is of 10 or 11, or maybe even 12 and older, depending on how freaked out and skittish they are at things. Everyone has got to know that noises attract them. So this is pretty self-explanatory. Best weapons: knives, katanas, swords, anything with blades. I have a lot of freaking knives in my house. I am prepared. My dad likes the cool daggers. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got at least 5 of those things just hanging around the house. And plus, I'm just going to show this for out of effect. Okay, see that? That's kind of hard to see, but behind my bamboo stick, I have this. This I keep by my bed as a safety precaution. You never know. This is my blunt weapon of protectiveness. I keep this next to my bed at night. And at one point before I had that, I used to keep scissors over there. And I used to have them set up just right so I could just reach over, grab them, and stab right in the head. Hey, people gotta be prepared. I mean, like right now, if someone said, grab the item on your left, I got nothing. I got air over here. Right, I have this entire shelf. This entire shelf is my weapon. Sort of. Well, I got a couple computer side panels over here, so I guess I won't be completely defenseless. It's okay, I'm right-handed. I'll always go for the right side first, unless I know where my blunt weapon is. But yes, weapons. Crossbow, I think, would be the best, because it is long, well, partly long. It's a good mid-range, close range. You can reuse bullets, makes no sound, and yeah. Weapons, pretty self-explanatory. Now, I have not been completely aware of this. I think it kind of contributes to the noise part, but lights. My dad's girlfriend watches Walking Dead, and, you know, in the series, you know, one guy's opening the blinds, and another guy's like, don't do that! They'll see you! If you do that, we're all screwed. Don't back away slowly. I kind of over-exaggerated, but still. So, yeah, light, contributing factor. May not want to make it too obvious that you're there. Let's see, what else? Oh, yeah, people you can trust. This is a huge one. This video is going to be a bit longer than other videos, but, actually, no, it's a pretty standard time. I'm just saying that because I can see the time behind on my screen. So yeah, people you can trust. You want to have go-getters, brute force, brains, yourself, and supply people. And I won't necessarily advise this, but if you do have that one on-edge person that's maybe not completely untrustworthy, but you just like do not know, it really helps keep your guard up. I mean, you should have it up anyway. I mean, it's the freaking zombie apocalypse. Hopefully, there won't be one, but you never know. It's just like the end of the world in 2012. They did a really good job with that movie. The first time I saw it, freaked me the heck out. And this was before the actual predicted end of the world, so it started to freak me out a little bit. But we're past it, it's cool, and so on. So yeah. I was talking about go-getters, brooders, people like that. You definitely want to have some brute force guys. Definitely. You want to have people, you want to have some sort of medical person You want to have some sort of excellent. You want to have at least a few good fighters. You want at least 2 brains. Well, not literally, but 2 smart people, if you could get that reference. And hopefully some willing supply getters. Those, I believe, unless I'm missing one because I'm just kind of winging it, you know, on the fly. But those are what you definitely want. When people that are good at fight, people who are smart, don't want to have brute guys or guys who know how to fight, especially that have big egos. Absolutely not a big fan. Not unless there's someone he knows that can kind of control him or something. Like an over-controlling girlfriend. That would work. I guess. Actually, yeah. Sort of. Well, that might work. And brains. Or smart people. I should stop saying brains in a situation such as this. Smart people. Definitely. People good at coordinating. Hopefully you are one of these people. Because if you are ever in a small group going out to get supplies, this will be good. I am definitely one of those people. I think very tactive. I think and act, okay? I don't speak. I don't. Not. I speak to where I can understand it, so. I think very tactively and very objectively. And it works really well, especially in everyday stuff. So that is very good to have. You need that. If you are not a fighter, I don't care if you're the squeamish girl who doesn't like to get her hands dirty. I swear, if I had one of those in my group, I would let the zombies have her. Honestly. Because she will just be complaining and screaming, making noise, drawing them there, screwing crap up. It'll just be a freaking mess. Not that it wouldn't already be one, but it would make it worse. I wouldn't necessarily like hand her over the zombies, but I would live with her for a bit. But if she almost cost the group, she would have to go. She could choose that though. That's actually a very sensitive topic. But hey, I get along. If I can get people do what they need to do, we'll be cool. We'll be cool. Travel, figure out where you want to go. Honestly, I don't know the best course of travel. Obviously walking is universal. Biking is actually pretty good, I guess. You definitely don't want like a little girl's bike that has like a bell on it. If you're panicking and you're having to hurry the heck up, you know, you don't want to accidentally bring that. That would be bad. Especially if you're like ninjaing your way through zombies and crap. Bandits, this would probably be a very main thing. And it makes sense. Like, you have people trying to survive, and there's just naturally gonna be that bandit thing there. Best thing, I think, is that everyone just minds their own business. That's what I think. And if I hear screaming coming from your tent, I will do what I can to, you know, split it off so so at least some of you can survive. Because frankly, you know, zombie apocalypse, that's gonna spread hella quickly. And, you know, that's just there's gonna be very few survivors, so that's another thing. If somebody watching this is thinking, oh, I'll be the bandit guys, yeah, no one likes the bandits. No one, you know, wants to Obviously, well, there are some perks, like having bandits that like you and, you know, not turn on you, but yeah. So just, you know, it's kind of, take my school for example. Just everyone minds their own business. It works pretty well. If someone needs help, you know, okay, sure. There's one girl that cheats all the time, and she has to know the answer to number 4. I'm gonna say, figure it out yourself. But, you know, if she just needs help or something, yeah, help. I'm making all these references to school and stuff, by the way. One thing that I learned on The Talking Dead. Sorry, my face is really bright right now. Freaking window. Oh no, that's why the sun is getting the level, so all the sun just coming right through my window. Surprisingly, they said use condoms, which actually makes sense. Because condoms, you know, latex condoms, so like hold your water, because they're made for semen to, you know, not get through that, so that's pretty much water except with antibodies in it. Although water kind of, you get my point. Or to just separate food, you know, separate your rations and stuff. I think everyone should kind of search for their own and share their rations, but don't be a butthead about it. You will create civil bandit zombie apocalypse war in your camp. I'm trying to link all these subjects together as best as I can so it makes some sense. But let's see, I think that's about it. Blunt weapons are good. Don't make a lot of noise. Don't necessarily use light unless you're sure it won't attract any attention. Latex condoms, good for, you know, holding water or separating food and stuff. If someone gets injured, pads are very good and absorbent. I'm not saying this from experience. God no. Some of this weird stuff I'm getting off of Talking Dead from that one time I've seen it. So, yeah. I think that's about it. Electricity! I just want to mention this. If you can, like, find your way, like, a, 24-hour fitness or something, if you can get a couple of treadmill motors, and you just kind of, like, make an efficient windmill, you can actually hook it up to make your own energy. I'm just saying, if in your family or something you had that for backup emergencies or something, you know, you guys could, you know, just keep your phones powered and text each other. Make sure you're both still alive. Maybe, you know, share and get new info and stuff. Stay connected. Google it and YouTube it. You'll find more information on how to do that. Or if you just want to do it for normal, everyday stuff. That pretty much concludes. My dad, just one little quick input on what your plan might be. My dad said that if there was ever a zombie apocalypse, that he would go north, because there's supposedly less people. And I'm like, Dad, did you forget about Canada? But I don't know how populated Canada is, so I honestly couldn't give more info on that right now. So yeah, I like being prepared for anything. I like to be prepared for zombie apocalypse, end of the world, the Transformers arrive, earthquake stuff, anything. Be prepared for the Star Trek voyage. Voyager. Be prepared when they just hijack you. Futuristic time travel, let me tell you. Sad as fuck. Peace.